We're often asked the question here at Squash Skills, what is the best way to get fit for squash? So I think particularly with players that are playing at a lower level, that are relatively new to the game, you want to be boosting your general fitness up to allow you to play at your very best. So while you're learning the game, you know, the technical side is very important, but actually upping the physical side can make you competitive maybe a little bit sooner, because you'll be able to get more balls back, you'll be able to last for longer. The key thing when you're doing your fitness training for squash is to make it as specific as you can. So when we're trying to boost our squash specific fitness, we want to be doing squash specific exercises. So being on court and doing your sprints and doing your ghosting and really trying to work that interval format. It's trying to remember that squash isn't just a one steady pace sport. It's not like a run or a long distance cycle. It's short sprints, rest, short sprint, rest. So that interval base is going to be the best way to improve your general conditioning for your squash. We've got a lot of great content on the fitness side of the site with various exercises, sessions, programs that you can use, giving those aforementioned sprints and shuttles and ghosts. Another great way to train for squash, again, if you're trying to boost that base conditioning, what we recommend for a lot of players, even high level players, is bike sprints. Because again, you're getting that interval level format of, you know, stop start, you're getting the element of working on the legs, the thighs, the glutes. So although you're not actually on the court, the energy system demands are going to be very similar to what they would be in a standard training session or match. So another reason a lot of players like the bike, and a lot of other people that use the bike sprints, it takes that little bit of extra strain off the joints. So instead of being constantly running and sprinting and lunging on court, it gives you a little bit of a respite from that and allows you to still train the key areas, but because you're not taking your weight on your feet, because you're reducing the impact by being on the bike, for a lot of players that's a really good way to train their conditioning. We'll talk a little bit about other types of training and working the various other attributes of fitness in some of the other videos in this playlist. But as I said at the beginning, in terms of building that kind of base conditioning, if you're sort of new to the sport or you really want to get that base level of fitness up, the key thing is the specificity, making sure what you do replicates what you would be doing in a match, trying to move away from that idea of long, slow, steady runs, you know, that kind of thing. Although you'll build some kind of aerobic endurance there, because it's not specific to the sport, you're not going to get the optimal training effect. So sticking to short, sharp bursts, whether that be on court or in the gym with your bike.